What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of
You Won't.
You Won't. All right. So, everybody, I want to thank everybody for sharing and giving us feedback on the last episodes. We're trying to get a little bit better every time, so appreciate it. But today, a topic of
The new corridos versus
the new corridos versus old corridos.
And there's so much that goes into this, man. Like, so many things. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up though. I prefer the old school
Why?
because that's what. And I know there's this whole nostalgia attached to it. I get it, but it's like that's what I grew up listening to. That's what my dad listened to. That's what the quinceañeras when I was small. The party, like that's what I listened to, and that's like ingrained in my mind.
I mean, I get that part of it too, but there's nothing wrong with liking the new ones too.
No, okay, so I don't want anybody being like, "Oh, he's hating on the new ones. He doesn't."
Okay, all right. Why don't you like the new ones? Let's put it that way.
I just don't like the style, bro.
Why? I feel like the new style it's pretty cool because there's more. Like, you have to know more about music to understand, like, the chords, like the progressions and all that. Then
So musically speaking, you're right. Musically speaking, they are very advanced and they add a lot. It seems like it's a combination of, like, so many genres come together.
Yeah.
Because now you have all these people that are doing what Marito used to do, which all these jazz scales and, like, all that stuff, right? But when I go to a party and I see one of the new grupos, bro, and they're wearing fucking
Nikes.
Yeah, and just a regular t-shirt, and like they're not even, it's like it seems like they don't even care about the fact that they got a gig.
Like you feel like there's no respect towards the music.
There's no respect towards the music.
Okay.
And this is coming from somebody that hates wearing a tejana, and I just recently bought one because my bandmates forced me to. And I know it's hypocritical of me, but it's just
you still like the boots and the shirt.
No, I need to buy boots still.
So your whole argument to defend the old corridos is the attire, and you don't have. Oops. Okay.
It's good.
I still think. I don't know. I still think they're. It's a new wave, bro. It's the new era.
Yeah, and it's funny because I remember when I was in my last band before the one I'm right now, I had the same conversation with the guys, and I was on the other side of it. I was on the other side of, like, I wanted to play the new stuff. They just wanted to play the old stuff, and I never understood why until I started. Like, I took a break from music for like 3 years, and then I went back into it, and like now I get it because it's where the money is at, honestly.
You gotta follow the money, bro. That's the point. But I was gonna say. So what do you wear then? Like, if you're not wearing boots and like
you guys don't know this story, but remember the boots I wore when my cousin was here?
Las de Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
you gotta clip in like a picture of the boots right here.
I threw them away after that. You guys are bullies.
So we went out. His cousin came from.
Shout out to Brandon
and his wife.
They
came out. Yeah, I think he hadn't been here what, like 13 years, 15 years to
yeah, like 13, 15 years. Yeah.
And we went out. We're in Monterey, and that's when that happened. I realized this guy was wearing some Hocus Pocus boots. Oh man, you guys had to see it.
And then my cousin comes in with like, nah, they're Piccolo shoes.
Oh, see, yeah, the Piccolo shoes. No,
that's messed up, bro.
That was a very fun night for me. Apparently,
no, and then you know how I was there for New Year's? They kept on making fun of it, bro.
Oh yeah, they brought it up again.
They brought it up again. But I know it's hypocritical of me being like, the old school is better because this and this, the tradition and stuff, because I don't really follow that stuff. But I focus more on and I know it's going to be even more hypocritical for me to say I focus on the music when it comes to that, because I don't know, there's just so many memories attached to that song. My first introduction to regional Mexican was when my dad played Los Relámpagos del Norte en vivo, that CD with Ramon Ayala and Cornelio Reina. Like, that was my introduction to it. And ever since then, like, I love that style.
I see.
But no disrespect to the new Cuhh and all that stuff there out there.
Well, I think there's a lot of songs that just repeat themselves, and I guess it's gotten a lot of, like, a bad fame on the Cuhs and the Edgars, but now there's a lot of good songs out there, bro. Like the new style. I feel like I've always focused more like on the progressions and stuff, maybe because I'm a tuba player, and like believe it or not, the majority of my music career, I didn't really know the names of the songs. I would just tell me what tono like we're in, and that's it, bro. Like,
but I feel like tuba players have a really good ear, bro, when it comes to like tonos. Tuba players have really good ear because it's kind of like you're mimicking that frequency.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've noticed that a lot of, like, at least the good tuba players, they're like they're on it, bro.
Yeah, they're definitely on it, man. Yeah, but I mean, it's I don't know, man. I think I don't even know how I feel about the new style because
you're a Gen Z, bro. You're confused.
For some things, not for other things. Relax.
Got him. You won't say it.
I won't. Because then my generation was when like Calibre 50 was coming out, Gerardo Ortiz was coming out, and I remember
that's still considered like that's still considered like new style music, bro.
Dude, I consider that old school at this point.
Because they're the ones that made the tuba and the norteño more famous and popular. Yeah. So
because it used to be always just bass. And then they're the norteño banda, which is just the tuba added on to the instruments.
Yeah, they started 500 balazos, bro.
Yeah. My first introduction to that kind of music was Te estoy engañando con otra by Calibre.
Oh, that one has a nice progression, bro.
That one has a great progression.
Yeah, so you're saying you don't like the new corridos and the new style?
I don't even know what to call them. I guess so the way I look at it was I'm talking about the alterado era of that music. That was the alterado era. And then from there, we moved into the green.
Oh, okay.
And then from there, we're in this one, and I don't even know what to call this one. I just call it the Cuhh era.
The Cuhh era.
You're
right. You know.
Yeah. So the alterado version of the music, I did my research, bro.
The Inquietos, that's
the alterado version. You're talking about Calibre 50, Gerardo Ortiz, Regulo Caro, like that's the alterado. And then the green was like Legado 7. That's the only one that comes to mind when I think green.
El de la guitarra.
And then during that time after Alterado and going into the green fue when Sirreño really came back up with Ariel Camacho. He's the one that really brought it back up. And that's its own little era within that era. Well, this is the way I look at it, right? Pero, I don't know. There's something after the green corridos that I just don't get it.
Oh, yeah. I think you're talking about like the hip-hop style like corridos.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, those type of musicians or like singers or artists, they're going international, bro. So they're not just like Mexico and US. They're like going out to like Argentina. They're going out to Venezuela. They're like getting famous there, bro. So in a way, it's like, dude, like,
it's gonna be like reggaeton when it first came out, huh? It came out from Puerto Rico. Was it Puerto Rico? And then it just blew up after Daddy Yankee, Gasolina, and all that stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much that's what it's kind of...
It seems like
it's headed that way. But with the Mexican style, like the corridos and guitars and...
You know what I consider the new corridos? You know how there's a lot of beef right now that you mentioned rap, between lyrical artists and mumble rap? I consider the new corridos to be the mumble rap of original Mexican. And I know I'm going to get so much hate about this.
It's a good point, I guess, but I don't know.
Because, like, a lot of songs for me sound...
The same?
Not the same. Because music, well, I think a lot of people think it's the same. But musically, like, I understand the difference of, like, progressions and tone. Like, I get that part. But it sounds like little kids singing.
Well, some of them are still kids, bro. Some of them, like, blew up being a little kid and their mentality is still like kind of the same.
Yeah.
They're just famous and with money.
And there's so much of that style of music that comes out just because, like we talked before, it's like recording and all that, it's a lot more accessible. So like a lot of people are just pushing. The one thing I do like about the new corridos was the slapping bass. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I feel like that's created a different style of like being.
I think one of the first one was a Shrek from
from Disney.
Donkey. No, el Shrek he sings La de Lolo Felix.
Yeah.
What's that band's name? Arsenal Efectivo. Yeah, he was one of the first one that like introduced that style, and like I really like that style. That's what see, Lily. I'll give it that. But if you're
so you don't like tipo what, like Natael Cano and
who's that?
Oh, okay, you don't know who he is. He's like, he has corridos que han pegado, but he also has like, he's pushing towards like more of a rap style. But with corrido,
it's just, I think I'm just overwhelmed about it because all the
you don't really listen to it anymore.
No,
like you didn't even pay attention.
No, I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm really overwhelmed with it in the sense that all the songs is about coming from nothing and having everything at this point. Like it sounds like all the songs are about the same thing.
Well, technically, corridos have been like that most for a long time. They're like not every single corrido is like that, but
no, but I like I'm talking about corridos about like historia. Ya, güey. Where's my sign?
Got him.
No, you know how corridos started? I'll tell you how corridos started. Now you got me rolling.
No, yeah, I get it. You're right. Like, there's a lot of like good stories that came out of the corridos, like
because that's how corridos came. Back in the 1800s,
like
that's where the corridos first come from. Like, dude, I so blanked out. What was the name that you said?
Laurita Garza?
No. Pancho Villa.
Yeah, I never said Pancho.
No, but corridos, that's how they started. It was because one group of people was sending messages to another group of people, and they added music to it. So that's how corrido started, because they're telling a story about something that happened back in like Pancho Villa era. And that's why like I feel like a lot of the time we're losing that sense of it, where it's like it's about storytelling more than anything. And I know it's kind of weird to say that when it's talking about somebody's life being from like nothing and going up and finally having everything, but I'm kind of sick of it and overwhelmed about it. It's like, bro, sometimes it doesn't work out even if you put in all the work.
I see. I don't know.
What's your take on it?
I didn't. First off, I didn't even know that part of the corrido era, like that there was like messages first, and
that's how corridos were born. Yeah,
interesting. I didn't know that. Learned something today.
It helped that I took a music appreciation class.
Where in Harno?
Oh, with Mr. What was his name? The guy could.
Faulkner.
Yeah, Faulkner.
No, it was Faulkner, no?
Something like that, yeah.
Faulkner.
He's the whitest person, and he's the most Mexican person I've met at the same time.
Yeah, he plays mariachi, plays the arp.
The arp, sick.
And he plays it, wow.
Yeah. I learned a lot from that guy
A few years ago, I saw him in Gonzales in the bakery.
Yeah, oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro, he had his mariachi suit on, but he was on the training wheels, bro. Like walking.
A walker?
But he was still doing it, yeah.
Dude, shout out to that
guy. He
guy.
just came out of like some gig and stuff, and I saw him, bro, and like obviously there was someone helping him.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, dude, this guy's still doing it. He can't even walk.
He was adopted as one of the main mariachi harpists in Guadalajara or something like that, right? He shared. I forgot what it was, but he told me that he was adopted as one of like the best harpists in Jalisco. Yeah,
he ended up going and doing gigs over there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Well, shout out to him, bro. I learned a lot from him. He's like, what, 90 at this point? Close?
I don't know. He's probably dead, bro.
That's messed up.
Hey, bro, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
Nah, but he was a good guy.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
He knew his stuff about music, bro. He like when I took his class, I felt like, damn, dude, this guy knows more about my Mexican heritage than me, bro. And he's like white.
No, he's like Snow White, like white. Like you gotta look the other way because you're gonna get sunburned.
He looks like he's from Poland or something.
Yeah. But he's the most Mexican guy I've known.
Yeah.
Honestly. Shout out to him if he's still alive.
Anyways, what were we talking about before we
The old school corridos.
About learning from him, huh?
Yeah, learning from him.
Yeah, now, but I feel like today's generation is taking it to a different level. You know, everything.
Yeah.
Va evolucionando la música. Everything's just changing. A lot of people feel like a lot of those stories, the new corridos, it's like people that come from nothing. Like they came from Mexico and they're here trying to do it up and they actually succeeded. So they have like cool stories. There's some.
Yeah, I hear you with that.
Because they came into another country without papers, without, you know, it's a different. It's not about killing anymore, but it's still like a hardship that they had to go through, and it's cool because I feel like I was born here and I'm struggling, and like these guys came from Mexico and they struggled and they made it. It's like it's a cool.
Like the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna convert to
liking it.
I just don't know.
I'm starting to like you know what I'm starting to like recently? Like the rap. Like the rap, Santa Fe Clan. You know who that is? Yeah, that guy.
My cousin Brandon loves that.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is. I never heard their song, but I know who they are. My bad.
And I started liking them because, you know, Franco Escamilla? He has
the
him
comedian.
He has him a lot, like on his podcast, and he kicks it with them a lot. And that fool's funny, humble, like a humble guy, and he's funny, dude. And I just started listening to his songs, and sometimes he explains like the reasons why he wrote a song or something, and it's got a cool story behind it most of the time.
¿Nos invitó Franco, bro?
Nah. But I got excited.
Pero yo sí lo invité. Me dejó
And red?
Me dejó en red. Blocked.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you when it comes to that, because I think music is storytelling.
Yeah.
But I think, okay, dude, I don't even know. And I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I know I'm going to get some. I get so much hate for this. I hate reggaeton.
I feel like
I hate it with the passion.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like the old school, like the old
Don Omar and stuff.
Yeah, like the oldest reggaeton was pretty cool.
Diabla.
Yeah, all that stuff, bro. Like that was pretty cool. Now it's just hella dirty, bro. Honestly,
Felices los cuatro, bro.
Nah, there's a lot of like all the new reggaeton. Maybe I don't know. It's just me, but I just feel dirty listening to it, bro. I'm like,
Sucia.
Yeah.
And that's why I have a lot of beef with like a lot of those music. Because, okay, so to make one thing clear, for me, when I'm attracted to a song, to a style of music, it's because of the words. Like I focus a lot on the words.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm the contrary. I focus more on the music.
On
aspect.
the music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I focus a lot on the words. Like even my workout playlist and all that, they're like, you work out to this? Like it's a sad song. But I'm like, but listen to the words. Like the words is what like I'm attracted to, because it's telling a story. It's telling about something that's going on. But then you have songs like reggaeton, when it's not talking about anything real. The beat is sick. I'll give you that. The beat is sick. The chords, like the beat is sick.
Yeah, they have.
But
good
just
melodies.
the wording of it, it's kind of weird, because like you mentioned the old school ones, like Pobre Diabla, Dile, like all the old school.
There's a story behind
There's a story
it.
behind it.
Well, no, I mean, I guess every song has a story, but like they're more about like heartbreak or falling in love or something like that, you know. But the new stuff, I personally don't like it either, because it's just like about fucking pretty much, dude. It's like hella dirty, and it's not about God, you know. It's like bro, this is too dirty, man. I feel dirty just listening to it, bro. And it's like whatever.
Dude, it's Sunday today. Do you go to church? It's the Lord's Day.
Damn, hitting me with that one. No, I didn't go.
We literally live across the street from the church. You could go right now after the podcast.
Es que me lastimé mi rodilla, bro. You know, every soccer player, everybody that has ever played, is like, oh yeah, bro, I was hella good. I was gonna be professional, but me lastimé la rodilla.
I used to be bien flaco, pero me lastimé la rodilla.
That's an excuse, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what it is for me, man. Like, I'm really attracted to the words, the story of it.
I see.
And I know no falta somebody that's gonna be like, oh, what about when you're dancing? You did dance to the chona. That's not a good story. I'm like, the chona is an amazing story. It talks about a woman que es luchona that lives by herself and pays for her own things.
That's crazy. That's loco. No, but yeah, dude. I don't know. I still like the new stuff.
Musically speaking or lyrically speaking?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
There's
Respectable.
I kind of like the ones that are kind of mainstream. It's hard to like if they like if an artist right now releases a whole album, I'll probably like maybe like one or two songs out of the whole thing. But it's kind of hard to just listen to all of their new album and stuff.
There's so many
because it's
artists out there. Yeah, exactly my point. There's so many artists out there that it's overwhelming. It's super overwhelming, and it's funny because back in my day, I used to listen to the whole album.
I'm older than you, bro.
You used to ride dinosaurs to go to work or what?
Me llamaban Picapiedra.
¿Por qué?
Don't want to say.
Porque no tenías para zapatos.
No, porque andaba yo en la Dodge all the time, bro.
¿En la Dodge?
En la Dodge patas.
No, está cabrón.
Yeah.
Te voy a componer un corrido a ti.
New style.
You won't.
What were you saying though? We got off track.
Yeah, what was I saying? What were we talking about?
About the album.
Oh, yeah. The album. I mean, yeah, because I said back in my day. Back during that era of the alterado music, I loved every song of every album that came out. Like, I would actually listen to it, and it makes sense because, like, each song was, for me, in my eyes, was good. And I know that there's a lot of new kids that they feel the same way I feel about their music, and that's fine. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying me personally, I prefer the old school alterado part of it.
Yeah, for me, I think it's either all the like classic ones where it's like Chalino.
Chalino's best.
You know, those are the hard hitters.
Yeah, no, Chalino definitely is one of them. Vicente Fernandez, Valentin, like all those.
Did you watch the Netflix series, De Vicente?
No.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't really.
No?
No. Is it good?
I don't know. It's hard for me to watch anything these days. I started maybe like 2 episodes. Took me like 3 days to watch it, and then after that, I just got.
Are we sponsored by Netflix this episode?
No.
Then why are we talking about Netflix?
That was just you were talking about
guys. Go to Hulu. Screw Netflix.
Oh, you don't have Netflix?
I have Netflix. I got Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus. Gasto un chingo de dinero en cosas que ni veo, bro.
Yo sí, bro. I watch I use the HBO Plus.
You mean Max?
Or Max, yeah.
But that's for movies, huh? That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Movies.
I don't mind.
It's got some shows too, but
Did you see the Tigre del Norte on Netflix? Their concert / documentary?
Nah, I didn't even know they had one out.
They had one. They busted Johnny Cash. They did it at the Folsom prison. They went to a prison to play for prisoners.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's really good, man. What were we talking about before this? We totally took a side note.
Okay,
I remember now. So I had this guy that came up. No, he didn't come up. I was at a party and they had one of those new Sirreño styles, but the guy was wearing. The group was wearing like they weren't matching for anything for sure, and then they were just wearing like a regular black hoodie, and then los pantalones bien caros, ¿cómo se llaman? From True Religion.
Oh, the True
Religion, with like white Nikes and stuff, and I still remember it because I was sitting right next
with the Air Force One.
With the Air Force One.
Is that what it said? Air Force One.
Air Force One. Blah blah. Dude, we're never getting a sponsor. Whatever. So I remember.
It's okay, baby girl. Nobody has to know. Have you seen that meme? Have you seen that meme?
I know the meme.
That meme.
So, se acabó la tocada, bro. And I remember it was this old school. No, what do they call them? Old blood. It was an old blood that came up to them. They're like, hey, muchachos, like, you guys need to at least look like you're interested in being here. Because he was like, ¿cómo es posible que se vinieron con zapatos así de tenis para correr? Y esos pinches pantalones bien feos. Like, hella just burning them. ¿Y por qué tienen cachucha, hombre?
Oh, damn, he came up
Like,
to them.
he came up to them and was burning them. And I was just on the side, just laughing and just thinking, like, this is a good time to record, but I might get put in jail for this, but whatever. So then I'm just overhearing the conversation, and it turns out that the guy was a músico too. He told him, he's like, look, if you're gonna do gigs, like, you need to at least show up presentable, guys, because it's not fair that they're paying you a lot of money and then you guys just show up like whatever, and like, just by the way you're dressed, it looks like you don't give a shit about being here. Like, you don't give a shit about the people that hired you. It's like, no, you need to dress up because they're the people that are playing for you.
Right.
Y se me quedó eso en la mente. I was like, oh, damn, that's kind of true. Like,
I think una vez nos regañaron así también.
Yeah?
Bro. Yeah.
What were you wearing?
I forgot, bro.
Jordans?
But I think we're in like too bad, but we're just all wearing different stuff, and someone came up to us and he's like, hey, like, muchachos, you know, you guys look like, this guy looks like he's going like to a funeral. You look like you're using your dad's shirt. It's oversized. Like, you guys are not matching at all. You guys don't even look like músicos, you know? And we're like, but really? And after that, we started buying, at least, we were like, dude, we got to at least buy matching dress shirts. And then we went out and bought.
Well, even if it's, my opinion is like, even if you're not matching, but something decent, you know, like different color square shirt or whatever you guys want to wear. No empieces.
Algo bien, bro. Unos Jordans.
You're going to show up with the New Balance? With the dad shoes? The new
sugar
Balance?
daddy shoes.
Like, it doesn't... like, you don't have to spend $300-$400 on, like, a matching outfit, but, like, algo decente, at least, you know?
Yeah, like a nice dress shirt.
Yeah.
Same color pants and some boots.
Because one thing you got to keep in mind is, like, okay, old people...
Or some dress shoes. Yeah, dress shoes.
Los Picolos?
Nah, esos no, bro. Those are like a separate category, bro.
You guys are bullies.
Esos son ¿cómo se llama? Cuando... Have you seen a pumpkin, bro? Cuando ya se está marchitando y se está cayendo, bro. Collapsed.
I'm going to take applications for a new co-host. If anybody wants to put in an application, I'll read them.
Oh, man. You guys have to see them. They're the... ¿Cómo se llama? The... What's that bread called?
No empieces.
Los bolillos, bro. Los bolillos. Or the... That football cuando no tiene aire, bro.
Yeah, way.
La football ponchada.
Like a couple of Super Bowls ago.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Tom Brady.
But let's go back to talking about... Let's go back to talking about what we were talking about, man. Like, yeah, you just gotta dress up.
Okay. Dress appropriately.
Appropriately, yeah.
Up. I was stuttering for a little bit.
Yeah. Don't wear a sweatshirt. I mean, a fin de cuentas van a hacer lo que dé la gana, but this is just my recommendation, our recommendation, if you want to keep on. Because to be fair, the old school are the people who have the money. They're the people that are going to pay you. They have the most money because they saved up their whole life. So you kind of got to decide what you want to do there.
Yep.
Dude, the last time I had a gig with, like, young people was weird. Did I tell you about this?
No.
So our accordion player hits me up. It was this year. It was Halloween night. My accordion player hits me up, and he's like, "Hey, I need a drummer." And like, it's me, the tuba guy that we know, and then there's a singer that's gonna come. He plays guitar, but I need a drummer for this party. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, cool, no problem." So, for reference, at that time, our accordion player was 16. for reference. He's really good for being 16, bro. Like,
Really?
yeah. No malo que es medio huevón el cabrón, pero he's good. He
Así
doesn't
son-
practice, but he's good.
Así son los acordeoneros.
Ahí se echan agua fría.
So the
Okay, no sé
party,
qué.
what happened at this party? What?
So it's in the middle of like Soledad, so it's in a ranch in the middle of nowhere. So I show up, I start setting my drums, mis tamborcitos and my cymbals, and like ahí bien tranquilón, right? So I'm the first one to show up. I set everything up. Everybody starts coming. The músicos are there. I'm like, all right, well, it's just us at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, all right, so what time is the party? Like, oh, in a couple of minutes. All right. Y ya empezaba a venir gente, muchachas y hombres. I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta leave as soon as possible. Because they were all like 16, 15 years old. That was the oldest one.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
I was
bro.
the oldest one there. I was like, this is... And I got scared because like they were drinking, bro.
Oh.
And not just drinking. Like there were
Drinking.
otras sustancias también.
Oh, so
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, this isn't... Like, I got hired to do the job. Like, because they paid me as a musician to go. But I'm just like...
like this is not a good
No.
place right now.
No, it's definitely wasn't a good place. Y ya llegó otro amigo de nosotros, of the band. I'm like, oh, thank God, this guy's my age. Like, al mínimo ya somos dos.
Okay,
But
so
these kids party crazy, bro, nowadays.
why?
Like-
Well, what happened in that party aside from just
Well,
being a young?
they're underage, way. I can't talk about it.
Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah.
I don't, yeah, and I'm a substance abuse counselor, bro.
If you guys, this is another ad. We're gonna interrupt this podcast. If you guys need to talk to someone about drug abuse, my
Dude, I
co-host here.
didn't even tell you, I got hammered last night, bro.
Oh, really?
I got
So you're
hammered.
hungover today?
I'm hungover today as hell, bro.
Damn, bro, that's crazy.
Salió Erica. Oh, that's my alter ego when I get drunk.
Erica. Damn, bro.
Salió Erica. You guys don't want to meet Erica. Erica's not.
I don't think I've met Erica.
She's a big old slut.
Oh, like that?
Like that.
Damn, bro.
Shout out to who gave me that name, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
I didn't know that side of you.
dude. Fuck.
Well,
You know Brandon's one.
A little bit.
You know Brandon's what's the name for Brandon when he
No,
gets
no,
sloppy?
no.
Patricia.
Oh, sí, estaban
Yeah.
diciendo el otro día.
Patricia.
Yeah, Patricia.
Who are you gonna be? You're gonna be Karen.
Nah.
Because of the K.
That doesn't fit my
Carmen.
ego. I feel like I'm more of a...
What's the girl's name from White Chicks?
I'm a Theo Vaughn, bro. Like,
You sound like a Pokemon.
I talk a lot of smack and I make people laugh.
You need like a black name.
Nah, bro.
Letitia. Latifa.
That sounds nasty.
No, respect to.
Okay, well, we'll think about that another time.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah, so that was a crazy party, bro. Because I'm like, oh, these kids are underage. Is like the cops come or something. I'm screwed. I'm 100%.
you're good, bro. You're a musician.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna tell them I'm good. I'm a musician.
Yeah, I got hired to play here. You know, I'm not part of the party. I'm just working. So
Yeah, that's true.
it's not my job.
Yeah, yeah, but have you ever had one of those gigs where it's like you show up and it's all a bunch of kids?
Yeah, when we're doing Fuerte Impacto, dude, like we attracted a lot of like a young crowd out here, and we ended up going to Gonzales. We played in a nice house, and it was a bunch of just like high school kids, bro. Like the parents of the birthday boy actually hired us, and he was obviously in high school, and it was just like bunch of high school kids, bro. The
crazy.
parents, they were a fan of us too. They really liked us, so that's why they hired us. And they had like back then the hats that
The
we
strong
had.
impact.
Yeah, they had them. They had them on. I was like, oh damn, bro. They're like fans, but we just played, did our thing, and they were drinking too, which was just kind of weird because we played at a pad, right? And obviously it was like the kid's birthday. I think he was turning like 16 or 17. And there was a couple older people there, but there wasn't a lot of beer. But somehow like those kids were Still, I think they brought their own beer and they were going outside, filling up their cups and just drinking like that. But
that's scary, bro. Yo andaba así. Making sure not to touch anybody because then I didn't want to. I was just like hands in my pocket and just like that.
Damn, that's funny.
Because I'm like, I'm not about to catch a case out here.
Cálmate, playboy.
Bro, pues ya veces estas mujeres. Well, I'm not even gonna get into that because then we're gonna.
Next.
We're gonna get flagged.
Next is the podcast. We're gonna talk about.
We're gonna Andrew Tate this.
Oh, jeez. It'll be funny, bro.
Yeah.
I have a lot of stories though.
You want to talk about them?
Nah.
You won't.
No, I won't. Dude, I have a lot of crazy stories, bro.
Una livianita.
Una livianita.
Story.
All right, I'll do. Okay. I'll do one where it's not too crazy. Well, so una vez we're playing at some. We're done with the gig like around 11, right? But okay. I had some drinks, bro, and then I had a friend that he wanted to like. He was a security. He had just gotten out from work and stuff, and he's like, "Dude, like, let's go drink. You know, it's early." Yeah. And but around this time, a couple years ago, there was still some underground like strip club, I guess you could say, in Chular. Did you know about this one?
I know about this one. Digo, so, I don't know what is it.
Damn, the confidence like
to me.
So, anyways, there
educate me.
There's a bar that was kind of closed.
Dude, I can imagine people seeing this video and be like, "Dude, the strip club in Chular? Where?"
Yeah, bro. only some, the few knew. Anyways,
the few, the proud.
The few, the proud, the player. No, that's so my friend.
Wait, so just for reference, Chular is a city of about 100 people.
Yeah, it's really small.
It's like really small.
It's like the only bar there too.
Yeah, so it's like you guys really, know, really small.
Know. You know what place it is. Anyways, my friend picks me up and I was like, I was pretty drunk already, and I didn't want to go out, and I kept saying like, "Nah, bro, I can't drive. I can't. You know, I'm done for the night. Whatever. You know, I was trying to put some excuses because I was tired too. You know, I think maybe I was desvelado the night before too. So, point is that I just told him, all right, just pick me up then, and we'll go wherever. And I didn't even ask him where we're going because honestly, I was tired, bro. I didn't even want to go out. And then he ended up coming from I think from Chular también. That's where he worked, and he went to Chular, picked me up, and went back, and he took me straight over there. I didn't know where we were going until we pulled up. I was like, "Oh, you brought me here?" Like I didn't want to be there, you know, because it's like, well, everybody knew that what it was, you know. So I was like, "Fuck," and it's usually like the gente desmadrosa just goes there, you know, like. Anyways, I go, bro, and I got a couple, like, we got I think a bucket, and we're just there. And well, the way it works is like you're supposed to chill, like on, like the bar is kind of divided in half, I guess. Okay. And you're supposed to chill on one side, and then the girls come out, and then you kind of just talk to them, and then go like they have like, I guess, VIP rooms, you could say, but it was on the other side of the bar, of the wall. And I was there, bro. My friend kept going with like different girls and stuff, and I didn't want to, bro. I didn't want to. He's like, "Oh, you don't have money?" I was like, "Well, you know, you didn't tell me to begin with." And then I was like, "Yeah, so no." And like, I'm cool though. Like, just handle, bro. Like, I'll just be chilling here till you come back, and then we'll have another beer, and then you could go back again, do your thing. And yeah, dude, ahí estaba y una muchacha kept approaching me, and I was like, "Nah, it's cool. Like, you know, I'm just like, santo." Yeah, nah, it wasn't even that. It was like, I just came with my friend. He just didn't tell me we were coming here, you know. But okay, it's cool. Like, I'm cool. Le decía, like, I'm cool. And then al último, like, she just, like, after asking me like several times, I thought she got mad, bro, because she walked away, and then she came back once it was like pasaron como unas 2 hours, I want to say. And she just grabbed me by the hand, bro, and she took me and she's like, I'm gonna give you one for free. And I was like, oh, what? I was like, damn, bro. But
And that's how I met your mother, kids.
you seen that show?
Love that show.
No, and then nah, bro, deja de eso. Like sí estaba bonita la morra and stuff, but I mean, obviously she was working, bro, so I'm pretty sure she was giving like lap dances all night.
Yeah.
And she was like trying to hook me up with the lap dance and stuff, bro, but like she kept like bouncing on me, right? Y me sacaban like the air, bro, the tufazos, and she smelled so bad, bro, like sweat, dude. I was like this, bro, and I, like at the same time I was trying to be nice, so like when she would like look back and try to see if I was enjoying it, I just kind of put like a front. I was like, you know, but as soon as she turned around again, I was like, I was trying to cover my nose, dude. I was like, damn. After that, dude, I ended up seeing the girl like in the streets, bro. Like
Awkward.
oh, dude, I was with my chick at the time. Fuimos a comer a un restaurante, and she was coming out of the same restaurant with her friends, and she saw me, and she wanted to like say hi and stuff, because like that girl like ended up really liking me. I think because I wasn't like interested in the
That's how you get women.
The scene of like, you know, like
I'm getting
paying
so much
for
shit
the for the strip. You know, I didn't care. I was just like, nah, I'm cool. Like, just I want to drink. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the girl, I ended up seeing her, bro. It was awkward, bro.
Hey, I have a question for you. What does this have to do with being a musician?
You asked for a story, bro. I don't know how we ended up here, but you asked for a story.
I bet that chick has an OnlyFans now. Screw all of that.
Probably. I would always see her after I felt like she started working at some restaurant in Marina.
Which one?
I can't tell you, bro. I was gonna hone it down to
Marina's small. I know all the restaurants there, my man.
I'm pretty sure you've been to this restaurant too.
Is it the Hawaiian one?
No, I'm not gonna say, bro.
Is it Jack in the Box?
And I'm pretty sure she still works there. I recently seen her like, or by recently I want to say like last year.
Well, let's go vlog
over there. Yeah, dude, and it's funny though.
Damn, that's a yes. That's one of the light stories, huh?
Yeah, that's a light story, bro.
Okay.
That's a light.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like, no pasó nada. Technically.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna end it here. After we want to end it on a high note, so might as well end it here, right?
Yep.
So, wait, give me a second. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, bro? It's Jandro, way. Hey, what's up? Oh, bro, we're filming right now. Nah, it's good. What's up? Actually, you want to come into the podcast? You won't.
Quiero escapar contigo a otro mundo. Volar como palomas a cualquier rumbo. Dejar lo malo atrás para luchar juntos. Acostarte en una nube mientras te arrullo.